What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So, hitting level 25 in Classic Season of Discovery, I just did it myself. Took me roughly 22 hours, playing non-stop in order to hit level 25 on my Paladin. And that always comes with a question, what's next, right? Like, what do you do as soon as you hit level 25? It's a very common question that I've been asked frequently by my viewers, like, student, what are your plans as soon as you hit 25? So I figured that's what this video is going to be about, like my plans and what you should consider doing once you hit level 25. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to see more Season of Discovery videos, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that way you'll be notified whenever the next video drops. So I honestly think that as soon as you hit level 25, your first priority should be acquiring runes. Now, luckily, there's good websites like Wowhead that has every single rune. You just got to click on your class, and you can see all of the runes, and you can reveal the discovery location. And it has the vast majority of the runes. There's some examples where it's going to say this rune has not been discovered yet. Funny thing though, as I'm recording this video, I'm actually on my way to do the Divine Storm rune, which according to WoW, it hasn't been found yet. Same thing with the Metamorphosis, the tank rune for Warlocks. But I definitely think that should be your top priority. Even while you're leveling, a lot of these spells will just, or runes will help you level way faster. So even if it's a rune that you don't consider yourself using in the near future, still think it's worth to get it, because a lot of them are going to be situational, where some runes are going to be insane in certain situations. So definitely main focus getting all the runes first. Now, second to that is of course gearing up, right? How do you gear up? Well, you got a couple of alternatives. Some good quest rewards comes from, some good items comes from quest rewards, and some are crafted. So you have a couple of alternatives. 3 dungeons mainly, which is going to be Shadowfang Keep, Dead Mines, and Wailing Caverns within your level range. Because, like, especially the loot from Van Cleef and Dead Mines is really strong. Shadowfang Keep also has a lot of really good loot, especially for casters. And Wailing Caverns also has some good loot there, depending on what class you play, right? So depends on which dungeon you want to do. But running these 3 dungeons is a great way of leveling up. Dungeon quests are really good, like Stockades, for instance, gives you the Seal of Rin, which is the ring that gives you +3 of all stats. So that's a nice way of gearing up just by doing those dungeons, and that's going to be plenty to take you into the raid BFD. Now, another thing which is going to be my main focus, because it's just going to take you so much further ahead than a lot of people, is gold making. So if you don't have the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery, you can grab it in the description down below. And a big thank you to every single one of you guys that have grabbed it already. The support has been absolutely insane, and I'm so glad that you are liking the gold guide. So, a gold making / professions is also high up on my list, and I think it should be high up on a lot of people's lists. I've myself started to level blacksmithing up until the point where I can now craft the shining silver breastplate, which is for male wielders, the blue item that can be made into an epic item by doing BFD. So you have the same thing for cloth users, making the spider silk boots with tailoring that can be made into BOP epic. That's an important note, because if you want these epics, you need to have the profession, right? Or the items will be POP. You can't sell them. So you can make a lot of gold selling the blue BOE items, and they're going to be pricey on the auction house as well. So you don't necessarily want to buy it off the auction house. It's nice being able to craft it yourself. So I'm at the situation where I can craft these chests right now, so happy with that. I've leveled up mining a little bit. This is just on one toon though. I'm going to have different professions on my other toons. So the priorities for me is getting the runes first, doing the dungeons and the dungeon quests, then getting professions up, which I've done, and then it's just gold making lots of gold so I can buy every single blue BOE that's the best in slot. More importantly, having gold to buy consumables, enchants, and investments for the future phases, because I want to make sure that I have plenty of gold when they raise the level cap to level 40, so I can buy a mount as soon as possible and be able to buy like really good crafts and BOE items in the future. So yeah, gold making is definitely high up on my list. I mean, I'm a gold farmer by heart, so that's pretty natural. But I don't really need to save a lot of gold on Season of Discovery, because I made tens of thousands of gold in Classic WoW, Classic TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, and there wasn't that much to spend the gold on. So there's like a limit to how much gold you need, right? But right now, gold is king. Right, but that's pretty much my plan now on the 25, and of course have fun, run the dungeons, test out a lot of new gold farms that's now possible due to the rune powers that we have, but super excited about the future of Season of Discovery. So that was pretty much it for my plan at level 25. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at the next video tomorrow. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.